What up, everybody? It's your man Alex Anthony here, and today we are going to be doing a PTCGO video going online. Basically, what this video is going to be is for people who are where I was a few weeks ago, where I kind of like wanted to get into the online, kind of, as a way to learn the game more or less, and I'd kind of played the CPU, I learned the rules of the game, but I wanted to get into playing people online. And if you just jump into standard format, there are so many cards and infinite decks and just so many options that it's a bit overwhelming at first. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how I have been finding some success in the theme deck format. And we'll go over a little bit of how online works as well. Gonna keep little tunes on today. I know they got turned off last time back, so apologies for that. Looks like we got Nintendo Music Central here. Thank you so much for the music. I searched a while to get something that looked / sounded decent. But yeah, let's just get right into the breakdown of the TCGO. This is my first, I was gonna say online video. I mean, most of my stuff is video game or online related or this or that, but I know for Pokemon, we've only been doing the physical cards. So I haven't been playing this too long, maybe about a month or so, just signing on for the day. Because this is a Pokemon video, folks, subscribe, like, comment. We're gonna be giving away booster packs on the TCGO. So I have a lot of booster packs, so I'm gonna rip some myself and build some decks when I get into non-theme deck. But I have got some packs over here, guys. Got 370 Fusion Strike. I got I bought more today, so I bought over 1,000 more packs today. So I have over 1,000 right now. We're gonna have over 2,000 packs. I'm ripping some. I'm giving a lot away. So get in on this. I'm only gonna give, like, I don't know, 10 away to start, but we're gonna start small, like we do with everything. We're gonna start small, go from there. So, but we're gonna be doing giveaway just like we do for all of our Pokemon videos. So like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna be just giving away 10 packs. Same thing, 1 week. We're still shooting for our 200 sub goal, so we're gonna keep it at that, 200 subs, or 1 week from the date of this posting. And yeah, thank you all so much. I love you all. If you have any questions, comments, or especially if you want to play, hit me up. My name on here is Alex Anthony FTWS, so hit me up and we'll definitely get down on some games. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. So when you sign up for the day, you gotta choose your daily challenge. Okay, so knock out 12 Pokemon using your lightning Pokemon. I do not have any lightning decks at the moment. I have a couple fire decks. Do 750 damage to your opposing Pokemon with your fire Pokemon, so we'll choose that challenge. Not sure if you guys can. I can't really hear my sound. Let's click here. Oh, you know what it is? I'm sorry, folks. I had my sound turned off because it can be super annoying for the TCGO. And you'll hear this when I turn it on. This sound right here is this little gift box. It took me 2 days of listening to that sound consistently to figure out what that was. So I just click that every day to get you. See how loud this is? That's why I had it turned off before. Click this every day just to get your little free prize. To get to this screen, you, like, say you were in your collection, to click that, or to get back to that screen, you just go back to click that center main Pokemon button. There's 4 little options here. If you are on a tablet, you have to actually go to this button right here, the 4th option, and click redeem on the web if you want to redeem any code cards. It took me a little bit to figure that out because I started playing this on my iPad, where they do not have this little button on here on the iPad, which is to redeem codes. So that was a little bit of a pain. But yeah, just so you folks know, if you are getting in, when you very first start off the account, they're going to give you a deck that's pretty not great. It's called Mental Midnight. It's whatever. It's really nothing spectacular. Can I view my cards any other way? I want to view them like list format, but whatever. When you just looking at them like this is such a pain. I prefer to look at them. Sometimes you can do it. I was doing that. You can kind of have each card laid out instead of them being overlapped. But they give you a Psychic type deck, and I like that it's Psychic type because it does allow you to not have any inherent type disadvantage aside from the fighting on your basic type Pokemon. But I just like that Psychic is weak, typically only to Psychic, and from what I've noticed, sometimes Dark as well. But I've gotten a few more themed decks myself. What I actually wanted to check out here while we're in this is what are our daily challenges Ooh, versus ladder reset. New versus ladder. See, these reset yesterday, but I was just a little busy, and I completed the versus ladder. And okay, cool. 20 days, so it must be a 3-week thing, and because I didn't play it all yesterday. So let's see what we can win for our rewards. Sorry, I'm just like trying to like look around my mic, so I'm kind of off camera for a little bit. So that's what they were showing us here, is just to turn it as V. If we get up to these little kind of like lightning energy point things, that's what you get for winning online games. You basically get, from what I've noticed, I could be wrong about how this kind of breaks down exactly, but generally speaking, you get 10 points for a win, but if you're on a winning streak, you get more. So I believe you can get up to 30, I feel like, is the most I've gotten from a single win, and that typically occurs right around like the 4 or 5 win streak mark. You'll start getting 30, goes from like 10 to 15 to 20, 25, kind of in that like per win you kind of get a little bit more if it's a win streak. If you lose and then go back to 0 wins, right here it says win streak, then you will go just back to getting 10 points each. So last time I grinded this thing out to the very end where I went to 2,000. So let's see what the whole thing is this time. So wait, another Eternatus V? Oh, or is that V max? Okay, so this one is Eternatus V for the level 1. A level 2 gives you Eternatus V max. Okay. And the level 3 looked like a trainer card again. Last time it was, I want to say his name is Leon from Gen 8. Okay, search your deck for an energy card and a dark Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. Last time it was a full art as well. Okay, cool. So they're giving the exact same rewards too at the very end. I remember seeing, I was like right around here, like the 820 mark, when I noticed that the 1400 mark was 600 coins, which can give you 3 booster packs or a theme deck. And then I noticed, excuse me, that the 1670, which is only, 270 more, is 5 Fusion Strike packs, which is essentially 1,000 coins. So grinding coins is like, it's not that hard. It's not that easy. I mean, I have 2,000 right now, but that is because I have bought a lot of theme decks just to try and get my head around the theme deck format. You can see, say, if I'll typically grind if I want to play for like an hour, hour and a half. I'll usually be able to get up to 12 wins and get all this stuff. So, you get, just counting up the coins, you get 10, 20, 30, so we're at 60, 50, 110, 160, and then you get 5 or more. But sometimes in these boxes you can get like 100 coins. So you can get about, between 160 to maybe even 250, 260 coins, depending on what you get in here. And even if you don't get 100, like you get 5 boxes, you usually get coins in about like 3 or 4 of them. Sometimes you'll get these event tickets. That's for, I've never played an event. You can see I got 42 right here. That's basically for doing like tournaments type deals, from what I've noticed. If you guys are familiar with poker at all, it's basically like a sit and go, which is just, kind of everyone goes to one lobby, either online or in a casino, and they're just like, I want to play this tournament amount for this money with this amount of people. Say it's 9 people for $100, and you just buy the ticket, and then once 8 other people buy their ticket, you guys sit down and play your tournament. And I feel like it's very similar to this. You see right now, this is exactly how it would look if you were playing on an online poker site. It says 3 out of 8 players have registered, 4 out of 8 players have registered, 1 out of 8 players have registered. Expanded deck is like standard, but for more cards for longer duration of time. Standard deck is the current legal rotation, and theme deck is what we are going to be talking about today. So that's also cool that theme deck is only for. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought it was a smaller pool, but no, they're all out of 8 people. So you probably just play. Yeah, see, type single elimination. It's just a tournament, so you probably play heads up, and you have to win 3 times, because if there's 8 people, the first round will cut it down to 4, second round will cut it down to 2, and then you go heads up. But I think the rewards, if you look, so you say you get first place, you will get, you have to buy in for, what is it? It says 4 tickets is the entry. So I have 42, I could play 10 of these. First place, you would get Fusion Strike, 3 booster packs, random expanded boosters, 3, and then 400 tokens. That's pretty good, because these are both basically worth 200 tokens apiece. So you're essentially winning. These are worth a little more because people are more after Fusion Strikes than they are random expanded boosters. So consider it 3 times 200. You get about 1,000 tokens plus 4, 5, 600, whatever you want to consider that. Second place, if you get if you win those 2 matches, you're going to get about half of that. And then third and fourth place, you still get a little something. And then even the people who just enter, you still get 50 tokens for just entering, and an uncommon chest, which is usually just kind of nothing. It's usually like a couple tokens and maybe like a random card here or there. The uncommon chests are usually pretty nothing. But yeah, so online is pretty cool. I'm going to just show you guys real quick the decks that are available for the theme deck format. See, theme deck is cool because you're basically playing like, I almost consider it like you're playing Apex in a way where like these are your characters, you know, choose your character and go play. So right now it goes all the way back to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You are not going to be able to keep these decks if you buy them now. I believe it starts with, no, not Heart Gold, Soul Silver, anything. I want to say Black and White. Black and White is where it starts. If you buy one of those, so I believe if you buy this deck and onward, you will get to keep those cards. If you buy anything below that, you're not going to get to keep these when it switches to TCGL. So you don't usually see these older decks in play anyway, because they're just not quite as good. They don't have the abilities, or their HP are very low. They're just not, they're more vintage cards than modern cards. So, which, you know, if you look at modern cards, they've got so much HP, great attacking power, and the vintage cards are a little bit less. So I'm just kind of scrolling up to like what you'll start to see right around here. This motherfucking deck. I hate this deck so much. I hate fighting against this deck. This is one of the best decks out there. I'm not gonna front. If you guys want to win, play this deck. I don't know what it is about me. I'm just stubborn, I guess, because I never really saw this deck, and I went with my choices, and then when I come up against this deck, it matches up really well against one of my decks. It matches up really poorly against another one of my decks that I typically play. I basically have like two mains, and this deck is just so good, mainly because this Charizard right here, with this ability, once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters, essentially 20 damage on your Pokemon, but you should know that by now. If you do switch your deck for up to 2 energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then with those 2 energy, you can do a 130 HP attack. So that's just great. And my first thought was, oh, well, you know, it's a stage 2. Sometimes you don't always get your stage 2 or your stage 1 to evolve it. And, well, that's where it doesn't matter. Because there is also Nidoqueen, whose Queen Call ability, once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX, which there are, I don't think there are any in the theme deck format currently, any GX or EX Pokemon. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So say you got that Charmander and you're looking for your Charmeleon, and you already got the Charizard, boom, there you go. Now say you don't have any of that. Well, look at this. This deck also has Timer Ball. Flip 2 coins for each head, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it in your hand. So all you need is to get a basic. What's that? You don't have a basic? Well, there's your nest ball. Get yourself, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench. And now, and I kind of like glazed over the truly most annoying part of this deck. It's something that I've lost to numerous times because the decks that I typically play don't have a way to attach bench Pokemon. It has nothing to do with these trainer cards, which are great, especially this copycat ability, or this copycat card, because one of the decks I play, I end up with a lot of cards in my hand very often. So whenever people are playing me with this deck, they usually get a chance to play this card and get like 10 cards in their hand. So the real annoying part of this deck, it's not this Ponyta, but it starts there. It's the stage 1 Rapidash. This attack right here, agility. Okay, so flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. I cannot tell you how many games I have lost to this Rapidash because there's just nothing I can do if they keep flipping heads. If you don't play, there's only one deck that I have that I would consider playing that can attack bench Pokemon, and it's just not one of my favorite decks to play, and the only reason I play it is because I've been running into this deck so frequently. So if you want to have a really good deck that I personally hate to play against, I can't lie and tell people don't play it because it is very good. Play this deck. You can get this Rapidash super easily too with that evolution ball thing, whatever it was, timer ball. And then once you get Nidoqueen in play, you can just search for what, like, so basically what you should do is you should get Nidorina in play, use whatever you need to do to get the timer ball and or Nidoqueen. And once you have Nidoqueen on your bench, you can just set up everything. You can set up your Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. You can, is this an evolution Pokemon? You may search your deck for a Pokemon, so it can just be a basic too. Like the Nidoqueen is busted. Nidoqueen is busted. You can search for any of these. You don't really even have a ton of different like varieties. And the Farfetch'd is actually really cool too, because this Tool Buster attack, 1 energy, and if you have any tools, so which I use often, once again, in the deck that I like to play, which I'll show you guys, I often use a tool, which is something that you attach to your Pokemon and it stays there. He gets to do 90 damage if I have that, so I can't even use it half the time while I see a Farfetch'd in play. It's just an incredible counter to the deck that the first deck that I found a lot of success with was the Laser Focus deck, which I just love. Okay, so I can't tell you how many turns or how many games I've won by playing, like, I don't know, it feels like 8 or 9 moves in a single turn. Because what I'll do, what I basically hope to do is, if I have to start, I prefer to start second, because what I'm really shooting for is to try and get a Lily in my hand so that I can have my first turn be second, so that I can draw 8 cards in my hand. What I'll basically do is I'll just try to fill up my bench with whatever I have. There's a lot of cards to do that, and my Nidoqueen of the situation is I want Malamar on my bench. Because with Malamar on my bench, once during your turn you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And that is incredible. You can get up to 2 of these in play, because there's 2 Malamar, 2 Inkay, and get them on your bench, and you can charge up anything. So basically, if you have even just 1 of these on your bench is just awesome, but having 2 can be ridiculous sometimes. Say you have 2 on your bench and you're just looking for a situation. You have like a Gumshoos in your hand, and then you draw a Yungoos. So you just throw that Yungoos on the bench and like don't even let them worry about it. Say they leave out, you know, something that just is a little vulnerable, a little damaged, what have you. You can put an energy away from it, which I like to do to not give attention that I'm trying to power up a Pokemon. You have these 2 on the bench, these 2 Malamar. Assuming you have your energy in your discard, which you kind of have to set up, but there's numerous ways with this deck to set up, you can just throw those 2 energy on, do 90 damage, use your the aforementioned tool card that I like to use, the U-turn board, so that you can have 1 less retreat cost, and you can just throw out that free 90 attack just immediately. Or if you are lucky enough, I don't know why I feel like it's just harder for me to find a Silvally than it is for me to find a Gumshoos, but if you can get the Silvally, then you can be doing 120 with that exact same thing, because now you can use your energy for your turn plus the 2 energy that you have. So say a very common scenario is, say I'll have, like, I don't know, a Taurus out. You know, I'm doing my 60 damage, we're early game, and then I will attach my U-turn board tool card to an Audino that I have on the bench. I'll throw that in my active spot so that I can use the ability Hearing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may draw a card. I'll throw that out in my active. I believe that it's called a floater if you can retreat it with... Pardon me, I'm going to take a little sip. I think it's called a floater if you can retreat it with no energy cost. Excuse me. So I will use it as like a kind of like a draw floater, and then you got your type null on the bench, which you obviously had to place beforehand, and it has no energy on it whatsoever. You can use your 2 Malamar, put the 2 energy card on, 2 energy psychic on it. It's colorless, obviously. You can use your 1 energy for your turn, put a 3rd on it. Then you can switch out with the Audino, because it's only a 1 retreat cost. Do that 120 quick, and boom, it worked. This is why the deck works so well. Discard an energy from this Pokemon, which is normally a bad thing, but when you have 2 or 1 even Malamar on your bench, you're going to run out of energy in your discard pile more often than you would think. So having that attack that actually discards the energy before the Pokemon gets knocked out gives you more flexibility, because with the Malamar on your bench, you can always power up a bench Pokemon, and then if you want to go ahead and use Air Slash again, you can always just use the 1 energy from your hand, your 1 energy draw allotment, and power up your Air Slash. So I love this deck, and I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of the only other deck that I play that really counters that Charizard, or really any fire deck, is my Galarian Darmanitan. I love this deck, and honestly the MVP is Kangaskhan. This rally back attack is just fuego. You can, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon during their last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. Now just keep in mind that this out by damage part is the most important aspect of this card. If it is like poison, Oh, I'm sorry, damaged by it from an attack. If it's like, you know, poison or burn or any of that like effect kind of thing, it's not going to give you that that buff, that move buff for the next turn. So it has to be from an attack. But with 130 HP and only 2 energy for this, like getting a Kangaskhan on your bench is awesome. Here's a few reasons why, if it's not obvious. One, there's a draw card kind of setup that can help you get back in the game. So we got our little Wishy-Washy over here, which kind of looks a little bad. But if you're in a really bad situation, Wishy-Washy can actually help you get looking pretty good. So shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 8 cards is great, because in current, this is a Sword and Shield deck, and I don't believe that in Sword and Shield / standard rotation right now, I don't think that there's a Cynthia card. I believe that the meta is to use Professor's Research, which is similar but not quite as good in my opinion, because when you're discarding and then drawing, I mean, maybe it's good, better. I'm not that good at the game yet. So someone like Troy, if you're watching, let me know what's better, Cynthia or Professor's Research. I would guess Cynthia, because even though you get 1 less card, you don't have to discard any. There's numerous times where I want to redraw, but I don't necessarily want to discard what's in my hand, especially with this deck. Especially if I get like a Bede, I believe that's how it's pronounced, a Bede, and you don't want to use it, or a Turbo Patch, which is your only other energy accelerant. Without a Malamar in play, you can't, there's like no way to accelerate energy in this deck. So you kind of need to hold on to these particular trainer cards, and when the time is right, you know, you can strike with it. So if you don't want to use a Professor's Research, you can throw that 1 energy down, go Wishy-Washy, Deep Swirl your hand. It's basically like a little bit of a boosted Cynthia. The only thing is 30 HP, kind of assume that this Pokemon is going to get knocked out next turn, which sucks. Your opponent's going to get a prize card, but if you got your Kangaskhan on the bench, that will activate your Rally Back, and then you can hit them back for 120, which will knock out or severely damage a lot of Pokemon, get you in a decent position. And you can almost use this deck in like a more sneaky way, if you, even with like, especially with like, that's funny that I started with this card, but I didn't mean to. So the aforementioned Turbo Patch and Bede, or Beatty, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call it Bede. I'm thinking freaking South Park with Bebe. I think this is adult Bebe who grew up to be Bede. So Bebe and the Turbo Patch work great with the Switch. Because you can really power something up. You can do another, I mean, if you have the 2 Turbo Patches in your hand and you flip heads twice and you have the Beta in your hand, you can, in theory, the Turbo Patch only works for a basic Pokemon, but luckily in this deck there are no Stage 2 Pokemon, so if you want to attach it, say you want to power up a Galarian Darmanitan real quick, you know, because he's got the 5 energy, or, you know, either one, the 5 or the 4, doesn't matter. I'm sorry, the 3 or the 4 energy attack, because the fire one only has a 3 attack cost. If you want to power up this 4 energy attack, you could technically do that in 1 turn, even if your Galarian Darumaka has no energy on it, and you have a frickin', I don't know, bear tick, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I call this bariatric because he looks like just a geriatric bear, just like this big, I don't even know what geriatric means, but it just looks like bariatric, so I'm gonna call him bariatric. So you got this big old bariatric on the active spot with this big old 3 energy, and it's like, oh well, he's, you know, say you did like Slash or something, or you only got 1 energy on him and you're threatening with Slash for next turn. He's in your active spot. You have Galarian Darumaka on the bench already, Darumaka, and you know, flip 2 heads, throw the 2 energy on him, use your Bede, use your energy per turn, evolve him, and then now you got a 170 crushing headbutt if you got a switch. And I know you need a ton of stuff to power that up and to be super lucky, but I'm just explaining the power / potential if you draw good / it's another poker term. I'm sure it's leaked out into the world. It's just called running good. But if you can run good and get a couple heads in a row, then you can really lay on some damage. And this is just something that the laser focus deck cannot do. So what I want to do is just show you guys a couple games. You know, I'm gonna get into the game. I'll play a couple with laser focus. I will play a couple with I don't even know what the Darmanitan, or it's just called Galarian. Okay, yeah, that's just what I call it. So we'll start with Laser Focus because this is my preferred deck. I've played this more than anything, but running into... Okay, this is not the Charizard deck. This is the current standard format Charizard deck. I prefer, like I said, to go second with this deck. I prefer to go second with both of my decks. Would I like to go first? No, I would not. But if I have to go first, I do have a strategy, which I would like to throw out my Audino if I can get one. And just then go from there. So right now I'm going to lead with type Null, and I'm not even going to put anything on my bench because I don't feel like I need to. This is not a great starting hand, honestly. What I would really like is at least an Inkay. To have 2 Malamar and no Inkay is kind of no bueno. But I have Bug Catcher, and I have... Oh my god. Okay, so I can't attack him at all. Here's why. He has... what is this? Sudowoodo? Get out of here. He has this attack does 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, so you can't attack him. If I attack him, that powers him up, basically. God damn it. Alright, we need a little help right now, because we need to get this guy out of here. Okay, perfect. We got Pokemon Fan Club, which is great. So next turn we can play this. We can draw for 1 or 2 Inkay, but honestly, I'm going to try and power up Necrozma. I know it's not pronounced that way. It's Necrozma, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna go... I never like to do this, but I'm gonna go for the early Necrozma. I like to only play Necrozma if I can get a special energy. There's 2 in the deck, and that will give him 60 more damage. He's the heavy hitter of the deck. I know I didn't really go over that before. Oh my god, he's already getting Charizard built up. Alright. This is a pretty tough draw to start off, I'm not gonna lie. So this... Okay, always go... Not always, but I usually go paper. Now that I'm posting videos, maybe I will not always go paper, but I always go paper because I feel like people always go rock to start. So that's my meta for rock, paper, scissors. This guy was obviously smart enough to go scissors, which is just the next level play up. I feel like going rock is the level 1 play, going paper is level 2, and then going scissors is level 3. Okay, so he goes double draw. So he's not attacking me either, despite the fact that he has advantage. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get... do we want 1 Inkay or 2? See, here's the problem, is we have nothing else to attack with, but, I want... Just give me the 2 Inkay. I'm only taking the 2 because I have the 2 Malamar. Like, it's just smarter, I believe. The only other play would really be to grab an Audino to help me, okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do is go for the sneak attack. Yeah, and just pray. And just pray that I can get something out of this type Null. Because this one's gonna get... Oh, I'm sorry, my 2 type Null. Alright, so his Charizard's gonna knock me out as soon as... I'm gonna play Necrozma. I am going to knock out Sudowoodo. Charizard's gonna come back and knock me out, and then I am going to be in a tough spot. So maybe... should not knock him out yet. Dude, this is a bad draw. Oh my god. Maybe I should have taken an Audino. That would have only given me like 1 extra card. Honestly, I know. I hate when this little thing wiggles. It's like, bro, I know what I have available. And like, there's no point in playing my Malamar right now either because I have no energy in my discard. This is a really bad start to a game. So... Then, okay, hold on a sec. This Pokemon does 10 damage for each... I'm trying to think of, like, some smart play. There is none. We're just going to try and get lucky. And hope that next turn we can draw something like a Cynthia. And, you know... I don't know. Or we can, like, the prize card will help, too. Like, we just need cards. We absolutely just need cards right now. So taking out one of his Pokemon is fine. Giving up our Necrozma is just... terrible. You know, it hurts because he's our only heavy hitter right now. Okay, I'm really glad that I didn't upgrade, or I'm sorry, evolve my Malamar, because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my Inkay in the active spot and give this type Null 2 energy. I knew that holding off the Malamar evolution was smart, because what I can then do is slap the U-turn board on him, retreat him for his 1 energy, and not have to worry about the 2 energy retreat cost from Malamar. Wait, he's only did 100? Oh my god, I forgot which Charizard I was playing against. I forgot that I wasn't playing the aforementioned Charizard that can only... Okay, sweet, we can save Necrozma. This helps a lot. He does not have a freaking Leon card. That helps a ton. Oh my god, though. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is put the U-turn board on Necrozma, double evolution. Let's take... Oh, damn, we still can't do that. Damn. Okay, I was assuming that Necrozma was going to get knocked out. So what we need to do is retreat him, and we can only do one energy cost, or one energy on type null, and hit him for 20. And then what I can do if I really want to is hit him again for 20. Oh my god, I'm inept. I forgot that he has yeah, the other Charizard only has 150. Okay, so this is a different chart. I keep getting my two Charizards confused because I've been playing a lot of theme deck and there's two in rotation. What do I want to power up with my one energy card? Let's give it back to Necrozma. Just so we can guaranteed hit for 100 next turn. This is a tough spot, folks. This is a tough spot. Okay, so he is going to hit for 100 again. That's going to knock out Null. And I think I just have to go back in with Necrozma and hit him for 100. And then accept the fact that he's going to get knocked out. And then just go for that 2 cards. Or, well, I'm sorry, the 1 card now, I guess. I'm not... Yeah, I don't get 2 cards. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I'm not knocking him out. I only get the 1 card for my draw. Should I go type Null and try and draw another card? And just use type Null as a... draw card, essentially. Damn. Maybe I should have held off one of these Malamar so I could have done that Inkay play. Double damn. Double damn. Okay, so hold on a sec. We have the 1 energy in there now? Okay. We have 1 energy in there now. Maybe I will do that. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna use the 1 energy for my Malamar. Young Goose. Doesn't really help. Retreat. Oh damn. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb right now. I literally didn't do Malamar's ability. I don't think it's gonna matter. I make a lot of mistakes in this game. This is definitely one of the Okay, I actually like this. Okay, here's the play. We're going to try and flip a heads. We're gonna sacrifice Young Goose. And that actually ended up working out perfectly fine. We can't retreat again, so there's no point in putting U-turn board out. We're going to sacrifice Young Goose and try to flip heads with Quick Blow. If we do, we'll do 60 damage. That'll put him at 180. Then we can maybe draw an energy card if the Pokegods would like to grant us that. But like, you just look at his bench. He's getting all set up and everything, and there's just... It's just tough. It's just tough right now. Well, I can put Necrozma out. No, he's got 2 energy retreat. Damn. Alright, so we're going to try and flip that. We got 2 turns to try and get 1 energy card. Alright, well, you know what we can do with this at least. Grab a couple of these. Get our floater out there. Free draw floater. We're trying to go really desperate mode right here. If we have any chance whatsoever. Okay, we got lucky with the heads. That's going to help because now when he hits Necrozma, I'm sorry, type Null, we can throw out Audino. We have the free retreat with the board like we were talking about before. Get the hearing, so we have 2 chances to draw 1 energy. I can retreat him, bring in Necrozma with the energy, and yeah, and if not, I can just bring in Audino 2 as another sacrifice and draw a 3rd card. But I'm hoping that I can take out this dude right here and then somehow maybe get a Cynthia, get a special, oh, not a Cynthia, special energy, maybe get like a Hopper, something, whatever is in this deck, special energy. Alright, so I'm gonna... I'm gonna go Hearing first just to see what I draw, just to make sure that there's nothing, no other options. God, Mysterious Treasure is such a useless thing right now. It's the last thing I freaking need. Whatever, we're just gonna go with that initial plan. Retreat, bring out Necrozma. We got lucky enough to flip the head, so we gotta sacrifice him right now to get this Charizard, draw another card, and see what we can do. Dedenne. Okay, Dedenne is actually not bad. We can get 6 cards with Dedenne. We can get 6 cards with Dedenne. Do we have any energy in our, well, it doesn't matter. Yes, we do. Yeah, I was like, it doesn't matter because we're about to have 3 more energy in our discard. This is why having the 2 Malamar on your bench is awesome, because you get to really stack up your energy really quickly. But we are pretty close to boned because we are at a 3 to 4 deficit right now in terms of prize cards. But there is still a point to like playing the game out. If you do, every prize card you take is one of those little like lightning energy thing to get that 2,000 prize. So you win a game, you get 10. But if you still take like taking 3 is better than taking 4. So I'm gonna still play until I can't take prize cards anymore. So we are going to float Audino. This Mysterious Treasure card is great if you don't have Malamar and you need it. If you don't have Necrozma and you need it, what it allows you to do is discard a card from your hand if you do search your deck for essentially it says for a Psychic or a Dragon, but we don't have any Dragon in this deck, so it's just a Psychic, which is fine. Total's not helping. We needed like a type Null and or like a Youngus or something like that, or just a special energy. So what I will do is hit him for 100 with Necrozma. So like this is the power of this deck. This is why I love this. It's, even though like we're not using Necrozma to his full advantage because we don't have a special energy. And like I said initially, I don't like to play Necrozma whatsoever until I get a special energy. But sometimes you're just not given that luxury. So look at this. We're able to attach 3 energy. We already got the U-turn board out there, so I'm just gonna switch him out for him and throw that hundo on him. Actually, do I want to do Barrier Attack instead? Can he do the 2 energy? Special Laser Focus. I can just do Barrier Attack next turn to knock him out if he remains out there. So I got no reason. But he's probably going to switch. What he's probably going to do is throw an energy on here, retreat, throw Charizard out there, or just do that, and then knock me out with this guy. Yeah, I may not get a chance to take out another prize card, so for time's sake, I may just concede soon. Yeah, I think this is going to be a concession there, folks. Our first game will be an L, but you still got to play it out, too, as long as you can, until you can kind of see that, as you can say, defeat is inevitable. Too little, too late. Silvally would have been great earlier. So he's only got that one. Alright, so what we can do is count it. I'm gonna go. There's nothing I can go for. I was gonna try and go for at least a knockout, but I can't, so I'm just gonna give him the well played and concede. Because that is what you do. If you are gonna concede, you better drop the well played. Unless, of course, it wasn't well played. If that deck that I showed you before, that other Charizard deck, just plays that Rapidash and just flips heads like 7 times, I will not give you well played because it was not well played. You got lucky. I mean, that's just literally it. Like if you flip a ton of heads in a row and that's why you won, then you got lucky. But to be fair, like this game is a lot of just getting lucky with the initial draw with this or that. I've only played this deck once or twice before, so I am not very familiar with it. So we're gonna be learning this one together. Would I like to go first? Nope. Audino to lead, or do I want Tauros? I actually want Tauros to lead, because I'm going to use Call for Family first, and then later on I can use Audino. I think the first Call for Family will be in Inkay? I don't know. This is actually another pretty bad draw. What I consider a good draw is a lot of cards that allows me to play a lot of cards. And this allows me to do next to nothing. I'm only throwing out my first Pokemon because, like, I feel like, oh my god, dude, so what this guy, oh, never mind. I thought that he threw up the level 2, which he did not. Because I believe you can play the level 2 straight away if you have him in your hand. I'm sorry, the stage 1. I don't know why I call him level 2. Alright, so we are just gonna go call family, try and get an Inkay, and then from there, also call for family is great because we can give our deck a little search out. So we got two Malamars, two Inkay, and I like to check. Okay, so we got the Mysterious Treasure, all good. We got two Silvally. I just want to see what's prized, and then we got the two Special Energy. So it doesn't look like much is prized that we need. So let's go get our Inkay. This always takes a little bit longer than it needs to, just because I spent it the first time because I just want to check out what's in the deck. Now, am I going? Okay, what's this guy gonna do? Discard a special energy from your active Pokemon. Wow, that could be really bad if he hits our Necrozma with that. Discard. Jesus, bro. Hold on a sec. Discard all lightning energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each. Oh my god. Alright. Thank G. Alright. So, we are going to throw down Yungoos. We are going to throw down Audino. We're going to hold Necrozma. And we're going to hit for 60. Because that will allow us to set up for a counter. Oh, damn. It won't. It fucking won't. Shit. Sorry. I cuss a lot. Alright, so we have to retreat Tauros, actually. Here's what I'm going to do. Power up Yungoos, retreat Tauros, select Audino, Hearing, and now that's just our best bet. That's our best bet. What I'm gonna do is I'm going for the power up play. Okay, so what that means essentially is if I hit Berserker Tackle that turn, he can take me out in 2 turns. And okay, perfect. See, this is great because now he's not giving. He didn't give us, like, I don't know how to word it, respect. So he didn't charge up his initial. Maybe he doesn't have the energy. I don't know what, because he didn't put on a second energy for a second turn. So we got a really great advantage now because of that. We're gonna do Hearing because we're about to switch Audino out. So we hear. Then we are going to attach our energy, attach our U-turn board. We are going to retreat, switch out Yungoos, evolve him, and then hit for 90. And now he's got his, now he can be on his toes a little bit. Gumshoe's retreat cost is only 1 if necessary. And he's about to get knocked out next turn. So that is really good for us. Whereas if he were to be powering up this guy, I don't know why he's not. Does he not have energy? Very odd. Alright, so he's going to go for... This attack does 1 damage to one of your bench Pokemon, so he doesn't have anything that can paralyze? I would be going for like a paralyzed type play right now, like if he has something that can put us to sleep. Put us to sleep, not you. If your opponent, hold on a sec. If your opponent's active as an evolution Pokemon, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Interesting. So this guy can do, this attack does 30 for each. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, this attack does 30 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Okay, so that's only gonna be 1. Oh shoot. I didn't notice I've been getting my butt kicked. Alright. So, damn. What I need to do is, I know. We're sacrificing Audino. Oh man, Silvally's not the card we're looking for right now. Is there anything that I can do? I can go for a sleep play. That's the only chance I have right now, is to go for a sleep play if I want to maintain the lead. That's fine. No. I don't like that at all. I don't like that whatsoever. I don't like that at all. I think I'm just going to power him up and leave him out there. Sacrifice play. That's fine. I don't know what else I'm going to do. Damn. I probably should have just sacrificed Inkay / gone for the sleep play. Damn. This is another tough draw. Freeze! thunder. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. He only attached the one energy. Dude, this is such a tough spot. Woo! Sorry for your ears. We needed that how super bad. Man, we are really not getting what we need over here. Yes, we have Necrozma. Yes, we have this energy, but this guy's still got this discard special energy attack person thing, so that doesn't help us as much as it looks like it helps us. Really tough situation here. I think what we have to do now, since he didn't take that knockout, which really he should have, we're gonna go for the 1-2 punch. And I think just to clear up some space for next turn, we're gonna have to use. Do you want to go for the sleep play though? I could go for the sleep play now. It's a tough call. I actually like that. Oh no, I already attached my energy. I'm sorry. I'm thinking silly now. I ain't using my full brain. So what I think I have to do next turn is attach energy to Tauros, throw Necrozima's X2 on the bench, clear up some. Oh my god, he only went for the. Yes. I don't know why he's not going for this knockout. He's literally letting me power up more. So this has been great. We don't even. We're good. We're good. Okay, so we are gonna power up Tauros. Boom. We're going to put Necrozima on the bench. We're gonna put Necrozima. No. We're gonna leave Necrozima in the hand. We already hearing? Okay, we already did hearing. Let's go with the retreat to Berserker Tackle. Alright, that's the play. Retreat to Berserker Tackle. I think what we're gonna do is go Special Energy, Necrozima, and then play Cynthia. Yeah, I don't care, bro. Yeehaw. So this is a mistake I've made before, but like, don't just throw Gumshoes out before. You gotta throw out Dino out, because don't forget that he is a floater and he does give you an extra draw card. Also, don't forget that you're gonna want to use Hearing after you use Cynthia. So we are going to attach our energy to Necrozima. We want to keep all of these cards in our deck still, so we are going to play Cynthia. And this is why I like Cynthia more than Professor's Research, and we absolutely don't care that we're going to end up with fewer cards. That's all that's telling us. That means nothing to us. Okay, let's get type Null on the bench. Let us use our Hearing, which effectively makes it a 7-card draw. We can put U-turn out here on our Gumshoes. It's just going to... Actually, you know what? Put it on our type Null. Retreat, Gumshoes, hit for 90. Alright, we're at least staying neck and neck for now, for this one turn on the prize cards. It's gonna get a little cray-cray here. Alright, so he... Damn. Alright, so he's leaving himself exposed here for that. We gotta go with the floater. I always forget about that. See, like, I almost forgot, even though I just told myself / you guys, don't forget about using the floater. Alright, what we're gonna do is put Tauros on the bench. And we're gonna go for Cynthia and try to get a Malamar so that we can go with a... Okay, let's go with energy here. Cynthia here. We want a Malamar so that we can double power up our Tauros, hit him for the... Okay, that's fine. Oh, it is fine because we got our Mysterious Treasure, which is just as good as getting a Malamar. Discard... You have to discard any card, so I chose to discard Lily because we already have one. Choose Malamar. You guys are now seeing the power of laser focus. Attach Malamar. Use ability, which we have ample. Use Hearing, which we haven't done yet. Now we have use our maximum amount of potential. We are going to retreat, throw Tauros out there, and get the KO, staying matched prize card for prize card at the moment. Alright, that helps, like, considerably. We have Malamar now, so we can power up Necrozma. We can get a fully charged Necrozma out there in one turn. We have Yungoos and Gumshoes. I should have thrown Yungoos on the bench. That was my dumb bum. But yeah. One sec. Alright, so yeah, I should have thrown Yungoos on the bench just so I can evolve him next turn, but I don't think it matters. Ooh, he gave us a free card! Okay, this is going to put us in advantage. He gave us a free card. We are going to officially be in advantage now. Okay. Alright, let's throw Yungoos out there. Let's throw our energy on Yungoos. And let's take the free card. See, like, I could have used Lily for 3 cards if I was smart enough to throw Yungoos out there the last turn, and then I could have upgraded him to evolved him to Gumshoes. But you know what? Just to be, I'm still gonna take Lily for 2 cards, just because if I hold on to her, I'm not gonna really be able to use her after that. So despite the fact that I messed up, I'm gonna get it right, and I'm not gonna hold with my initial conviction / oh, I should hold on to it because I messed up. So I messed up for 1 less card, and that's fine. Let's hit for 60. I'm just like double checking everything. I can go Psychic Recharge? I can. That's right. I should use this every turn. That's one thing I should absolutely do. I will put this on Necrozma just to get him ready, and now we will take the free card. Okay. This is actually looking pretty damn good right now because his only chance is Zeraora, and we have the 160 knocker. Okay, I don't know what his evolution brings him up to, but this is looking to be his heaviest hitter right now, and we can take that out with Necrozma. So if he decides to attack with whatever his big ol' thing is, we can... Okay, he's done. He's done. Game over. I believe we got this one in the bag, folks. I believe the bag has been secured. Let's check it out. Okay. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm feeling pretty damn good about it right now. So let's... Oh my god, I'm so... See, guys, like, what did I tell you? Always put Audino out to get the free draw. And I didn't because I'm an idiot. And that's fine. That's fine. I got so excited that we're gonna knock him out. Woo! He knew what was up. He saw. He knew. Okay. So there is... yeah, I think I'm gonna end it on that, on the victory. You guys got to see the power of our laser focus deck, and then I think for the next video, I'll just show you guys maybe a few games of both Galarian Darmanitan and laser focus.